Shawnee Hills Baptist Church. It is once again that time of the year when we get to hear a little bit more about our recent grads and their plans for the future, so you and I can be praying for them in this very important season of their lives. And today we have our first interviewee with us, and I'm excited for you to get to hear about her. So Eva, why don't you tell me where you're graduating from and kind of what your plans are for the future?
I have been homeschooled, so I'm graduating from my house, basically. And after this, I will be attending Cedarville as a freshman this fall, and I will be majoring in liberal arts.
Okay. Is this going to be your first experience with college? Have you been able to take some CCP classes ahead of time? What is this going to look like for you?
Yeah, I have been able to take about a semester's worth of credit at Cedarville, so I will have a little bit of experience in that.
Why liberal arts? What do you want to do with this? Why are you pursuing this major?
Okay, so the dream is international relations, but just being able to have a wide variety of things I can do will just I feel help me achieve whatever it is God has planned for me.
Would you be able to share with us and with the church just a little bit of your salvation story? How did you come to faith? What has that journey looked like for you?
I was raised in a Christian home, and basically as far back as I can remember, I knew what the gospel was and what salvation was. And honestly, I was just so excited to be able to join that my parents basically had to make sure that I understood before I made that commitment, because they didn't want me to basically pray the prayer without knowing what it meant.
Sure. So do you know about how old you were when this happened?
I was around 5 years old, I think.
So from being 5 years old and kind of praying this prayer and deciding to follow Jesus and being excited about it to where you're at now, how have you seen, how has that journey looked like for you of walking with Jesus?
Throughout basically the entire time I have been a Christian, I have been able to have so many good Christian friends and role models to just be able to see what is the biblical way of doing things, and just I've also had a couple times when things weren't exactly the way that God would want it, but I was able to see with the help of my parents that it wasn't a good thing, and just being able to grow through that.
That's really good. What is one of the biggest lessons that you've learned up till now?
Probably just to be kind no matter what the situation may be.
Now, you come from a big family. I'm sure they've had lots of influence on you, both your parents and your siblings. What is the biggest impact that they've had in your upbringing, in your life up to this point?
Probably my sense of humor and my confidence, as well as my parents both always really encouraged us to be critical thinkers and just be able to figure things out for ourselves. But yeah, they've had a really positive influence on me in those ways.
Yeah. As you head to Cedarville, are you going to be on campus? Are you going to be off campus? What's your plan?
I will be living in the dorms, at least for the first year. in Willets, I believe.
That's exciting. Very, very exciting. And what are you looking forward to the most as you take the step, moving out of the house, moving into a dorm, full-time in college? What are you most excited about?
Honestly, having more space is a large factor, as I do share my room with my 3 sisters. But also just being able to build that community during my first year, because I have been told and I have seen that it is a very important part of college life to be able to have those close friends. Yeah.
If you could go back to when you started your freshman year, what kind of
high school?
Yeah, of high school.
Okay.
What would you tell yourself? What advice would you give yourself? Like, it's been 4 years since that point.
Probably just don't be afraid to ask for help.
Why do you say that?
I have struggled with feeling like I should be able to do things by myself and feeling like I don't want to inconvenience others. And I've just learned throughout my high school career that that is not true.
And as you consider your time here at Shawnee, I still remember the first time that your family walked in. All of you have grown a lot. But what is your favorite Shawnee Hills or youth group memory or thing that as you leave, you're like, I'm so glad I got to experience that?
There's been a lot of very memorable moments. One of them is definitely let's see, I think it was the first laser tag we did. That was very enjoyable, and I loved the competitive side of it, as well as just being able to hang out with friends.
And that kind of brings us to the rapid fire section of our interview. So whatever comes to mind, that's what you're going to say. Even if it takes a second. But tell me, what is your favorite book or book series?
Okay. I've actually answered this question a lot in recent months, so I have a few. It's Sparkling Cyanide by Agatha Christie, Mark of the Dragonfly, and let's see, Revelation as well, honestly.
All
it's a very interesting read.
It is, isn't it? I was going to get to favorite book of the Bible, but you already answered that for me as well. What is your favorite Mexican candy or snack that I've brought to the Equip nights that you actually liked?
Crickets.
Crickets?
The crickets.
Is that right?
Yes.
Oh, man, I should go to my office and get some for you, just to close this interview. That would be fun. What's your favorite youth group game or sermon series?
Even though I was no good at it, I really loved when we played Ultimate Frisbee during, I think it was August last year. And then, let's see, TikTok Theology was pretty good.
Finally, how can we as a church be praying for you as you start this next season of your life?
I have I have a very full summer. And when I get back from those summer trips, I will have a lot to accomplish before the semester starts. And just even when classes do start, just it's going to be a new schedule, a new life balance, and just time management skills, basically, and perseverance.
Definitely be praying for that. You will have a busy summer. I think you're heading out to see family first, and you're doing a mission trip, and afterwards you're going to start school. So a lot of stuff ahead for you, but we'll definitely be praying for you as we do. Thank you so much for sitting down with us.